Nie Weiping was born on February 4, 1960, in the bustling city of Beijing, China. From an early age, Nie demonstrated an extraordinary aptitude for intellectual challenges. Growing up in a family that valued education and strategic thinking, it was no surprise that he developed an early interest in games that required skill and mental acumen. His parents, both educators, encouraged him to explore various intellectual pursuits, and his natural talent for abstract thinking soon directed him toward the ancient Chinese game of Go, also known as Wei Qi in China. Go is a strategy board game that requires deep concentration, foresight, and the ability to think several moves ahead. Nie's fascination with the game began at the age of 7 when his father introduced him to its complexities. Initially drawn to the game as a pastime, Nie quickly exhibited an unusual talent for understanding its intricate strategies. By the age of 10, he was already participating in local tournaments, where his ability to read the game far outstripped his peers. His remarkable memory, sharpness, and intuition for the game allowed him to rise quickly through the ranks of local competitions. As a young prodigy, Nie's potential did not go unnoticed. At the age of 15, he joined the Beijing Go Institute, one of the premier centers for Go training in China. Under the tutelage of some of the best Go masters in the country, Nie's skills rapidly advanced. It was here that he began his formal training, studying not only traditional strategies but also emerging techniques that blended ancient practices with modern methods. By the time he was in his late teens, Nie Weiping was recognized as one of the most promising young players in China. Career peak and major achievements. Nie Weiping's rise to the top of the Go world was swift and spectacular. In 1979, at the age of 19, he became the youngest player to win the National Go Championship. This victory was a defining moment in his career, establishing him as a force to be reckoned with in Chinese Go circles. The win was not only a testament to his talent but also an indication of his dedication and strategic brilliance, as he defeated several seasoned players in the final rounds. His success in the national championship set the stage for his future dominance in the Go world. In the early 1980s, Nie began competing in international tournaments, where he further solidified his reputation as a rising star. His first major international success came in 1983, when he won the prestigious Incheon International Go Tournament in South Korea. The win was a historic moment for Chinese Go, as it marked the first time a Chinese player had won an international Go tournament in over a decade. This victory, along with his previous national achievements, positioned Nie as one of the most highly regarded players in the global Go community. Nie's career reached its peak in the late 1980s and early 1990s when he became the undisputed champion of Chinese Go. His mastery of the game was displayed through a series of spectacular victories in both domestic and international tournaments. His success was built on a combination of attributes: a deep understanding of Go theory, exceptional strategic planning, and an almost unrivaled ability to anticipate his opponent's moves. One of his most significant career milestones came in 1991, when Nie Weiping defeated Ma Xiaochun, one of the top Go players in China at the time, to win the Chinese Weiqi Championship. This victory was especially significant, as Ma had been the reigning champion for several years. Nie's win was a major shift in the balance of power within the Chinese Go world, and his ability to consistently outthink his opponents earned him the title of National Go Champion several times throughout his career. In 1994, Nie achieved international recognition when he triumphed in the World Go Championship. His victory marked a new chapter in his career, as he became one of the few players in history to win top titles both in China and abroad. The World Go Championship brought him widespread acclaim, not only in China but also in Japan and South Korea, two countries known for their strong Go traditions. His ability to adapt his playstyle to different environments and his resilience against some of the world's best players made him a truly formidable force in the Go world. Nie's peak years continued through the late 1990s, during which he dominated the Chinese Go scene. He was known for his aggressive, yet highly calculated playing style, which emphasized territorial control and psychological pressure on his opponents. His ability to read the board and create complex, seemingly unassailable positions earned him the nickname, the Silent Killer, within the Go community, as he often defeated his opponents without any outward display of emotion. His strategic brilliance, coupled with his calm demeanor, made him a highly respected figure both in China and internationally. Personal life and advocacy. Off the Go board, Nie Weiping led a life characterized by humility and quiet dedication. Despite his immense success and fame, he remained remarkably grounded and focused on his love for the game. Nie was always one to avoid the limelight, preferring to spend time studying new techniques, analyzing old games, and refining his strategies. His love for Go was not just about winning, but about continually improving and deepening his understanding of the game. Nie's influence extended beyond his playing career, as he was also a passionate advocate for the promotion of Go as a cultural heritage. In the late 1990s, Nie took on a leadership role in the Chinese Weiqi Association, where he worked to increase the visibility of Go both in China and internationally. He emphasized the importance of Go as an educational tool, noting that the game was not only an excellent way to develop strategic thinking but also a valuable means of cultural exchange between nations. Under his leadership, the association worked on organizing tournaments, publishing books on Go theory, and supporting young, up-and-coming players. Nie was also deeply involved in mentoring younger players. Throughout his career, he took on many disciples, teaching them not only the mechanics of the game but also the philosophy behind it. His approach to coaching was holistic, emphasizing mental discipline, patience, and the importance of maintaining composure under pressure. Several of Nie's protégés went on to become top-tier Go players themselves, ensuring that his legacy would continue long after his playing days were over. Despite his busy schedule, Nie Weiping found time for his family. He married his longtime partner, a fellow Go enthusiast, in the mid-1980s. The couple had 2 children, both of whom showed an early interest in intellectual pursuits. Nie was a devoted father, and he often spoke about how his family's support had been a critical part of his success. Though he lived much of his life in the public eye, he always sought to maintain a balance between his professional commitments and personal life. Final years and retirement. After decades of dominance in the Go world, Nie Weiping began to slow down in the early 2000s. While he remained a highly respected figure in Go circles, he increasingly focused on coaching and mentoring the next generation of players. In 2004, he officially retired from competitive Go, having achieved everything that could be accomplished in the game. His retirement marked the end of an era for Chinese Go, but it also signaled the beginning of a new phase in his life. In his retirement, Nie Weiping continued to be involved in the Go community, both in China and abroad. He regularly participated in Go exhibitions, gave lectures, and provided strategic insights into top-level matches. His expertise remained invaluable, and he was often sought after for advice by both professional players and Go enthusiasts. Nie also remained an active member of the Chinese Weiqi Association, helping to organize tournaments and providing support for young talents. In the 2010s, Nie became a prominent figure in international Go, participating in events aimed at promoting the game globally. His advocacy for Go as a means of bridging cultural gaps and promoting peaceful relations between countries was a central theme of his post-retirement life. His influence extended far beyond China, as he worked closely with Go organizations in Japan, South Korea, and the West to encourage greater collaboration and mutual respect within the Go community.